Jacksonville State, big weekend ahead. Saturday doubleheader, Sunday doubleheader OVC play. EIU Saturday, SIUE on Sunday. Get to that in a moment, but first, Jana McGinnis, let's talk last weekend, 700 career wins, and you had no idea that you were that close to the milestone, did you?
You know, the last I had heard was Al Muskie had said we had to sweep this past weekend, and he had said that like a week ago, and I just totally put that out of my mind. So Saturday was a total surprise. I was not thinking about that at all, and I'm glad I didn't know. So it was a fun weekend. The most important thing we got on Saturday, I thought our team played very well, hit the ball well. We swept Tennessee Tech, and that was what was the most important. We got into the conference race. We're now 3-0, so that's off to a good start.
You came back then Sunday, an entirely different day, entirely different game, but you found a way to win.
Yeah, we did, Mike, and you've seen all these baseball, softball conference series, and you know on that Sunday it's a very interesting day. And Tennessee Tech, I knew if they had any competitiveness in them, they'd come back a new team and a different team, and they were. I mean, but give our girls credit. I didn't think we played bad on that day. I thought we had good at-bats. We hit the ball hard. They made the plays, and, you know, I'm glad that our girls didn't just, you know, throw their arms up and say, we're just not getting the breaks. But they stayed with it, and we won it in the end. And so it was a good day.
Tiffany Harbin, 65 wins, sets a new JSU mark now. We'll continue to add to that, hopefully.
Yeah.
But a big day for her, and I know you're happy and excited for her in that record.
Oh yeah, I'm proud for Tiffany. I mean, she's been a joy to coach. She's a great representative of our program, and you know, Tiffany's all about team.
Right.
And you know, but she's a competitor. I mean, she wants the game ball, but she wants that game ball in a good way. She wants to be a part of helping this team win, and she's been a part of some huge wins over her career, and I hope she has many more, but Tiff's well deserving of it. I mean, she's that All-American kid that every coach loves to coach, and her teammates love to play for, because, you know, she's just about the team and the program.
All right, you're unbeaten, but now here comes EIU and Edwardsville SIUE, doubleheader with EIU Saturday, then Edwardsville on Sunday. And both of those, as we talked with Sara Borders, an interview with her, they've turned into be pretty good rivalries between you, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, and even though they're in the other division, I mean, they're always the team that comes at us hard. Mm-hmm. We go at them hard, and we're going to face the top pitching in the league this weekend, both days, and EIU probably has the best staff. Their number one and their number two pitchers were all conference. Their number one was pitcher of the year, and then SIU, their freshman lefty, who is a very good pitcher, she was freshman pitcher of the year. So we've got our work cut out for us. It's going to be a good weekend. We got to, you know, limit them to runs, because I feel confident in our offense that we can make adjustments and score on them. But it's going to be a tough game. And
the weekend is different in the fact, as you mentioned there, in the other division, so doubleheader Saturday, doubleheader Sunday, which means for two really long days and a lot of concentration, focus, and just expend a lot of energy that way.
Yeah, it is, Mike. But both teams, you know, all of us have to do it, and it's part of it. But you got 4 games in a weekend. It's very important that we rest now, get our minds right, and get focused, because, you know, unless you've been through these weekends, it's an adjustment, and it's something that you have to get used to and used to playing, because and what you're doing, you're playing 2 games against Eastern Illinois, and you've prepared maybe a different way for Eastern, and then it's a totally different team coming in on Sunday. But, you know, our focus all year has been on ourselves, and that's not going to change. I mean, we're focused on how we play the game right, and go out and compete every day. So that's not going to change with us.
I can't believe you're old enough to win 700 games. So.
I'm right behind you, Mike. Yeah, that's all I got to say. But
congratulations.
If you stay around long enough, you'll get that many.
Congratulations. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
EIU comes in Saturday at 1, SIUE Sunday at 1 o'clock. And remember, 18 and under, free admission for all Jacksonville State softball. Big weekend ahead for the Jacksonville State ladies. They're 3-0 in Ohio Valley Conference play as they get ready for the second weekend at OVC action. Sara Borders, we'll go back to last weekend. You sweep sweep the series from Tennessee Tech, which started with a sweep of the series with Tennessee Tech. The Saturday, 2 big games there for you and the rest of the ladies. Everything just went well for you, didn't it?
Oh, yes, sir. It was a great way to start the weekend off. It was a great way to start off conference play. You always want to at least win the series that first weekend, and so it was great to get the sweep and to do it in a fashion with Coach getting her 700th and Tiff breaking her record. It was a very good weekend.
Well, you played a part in that, especially Sunday. You come up, a couple of runners aboard, you're down a run. You hit a walk-off home run to win the game. Are you thinking home run when you go to the plate at that time?
Definitely not. I was just looking for a good pitch. The first two were way out of the strike zone, so I knew that next pitch was really going to tell me something. It was either going to be a very bad ball again, and I would know that they were going to walk me, or it was going to be a good pitch because she was wanting to come back with a strike, and she ended up coming back with a strike there. So
you wanted the good pitch, right?
Definitely.
All right, 2 weeks in a row now, OVC Player of the Week. I know from knowing you that that's not what you're about, but it's still got to make you feel good that you're recognized and honored for your performance.
Yes, sir, it does. And what I enjoy is that so far we've swept all of the OVC Players of the Week that we've had games, and so that's been a very big deal to us to be honored like that as not only we want to win games and we don't want to be honored as individuals, but it does make you feel good.
You were hitting over 500 right now, top 10 in the nation. What are you just seeing the ball better? Or what's the difference right now?
Well, I feel like I'm seeing the ball really well. I think one big thing is I've got 5-6 girls right behind me, and I've got 2 in front of me that are hitting the ball really well. And so I'm seeing a lot of good pitches. They're throwing me some good pitches to hit because they don't want to throw to the girls behind me. So I think that's a really big part of it.
All right, big weekend ahead. You got Eastern Illinois and SIUE coming in here. EIU on Saturday, SIUE Sunday, back-to-back doubleheader. So it's going to be a busy weekend.
Oh, yes, sir.
Both of those, though, are rivals. I mean, big-time rivals for you ladies, aren't they?
Oh, definitely. It's always good when you can beat an EIU or an SIUE. That's a big rivalry weekend there.
Do you try to just carry over from last weekend to this weekend?
Yes, sir. We try to just get ready for each game. We try to prepare for each team. We've got 2 teams that are coming in that both have very good pitching and good hitters, but we also have very good hitters and we have great pitching staff. So I feel like it'll be a great weekend.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Tiffany Harbin is now the all-time winningest pitcher in the history of the Jacksonville State softball program. Career win number 65 last Sunday as Jacksonville State completed the sweep of Tennessee Tech. How does that sound? All-time winningest pitcher in the history of the program.
Well, it's an honor to be in the same sentence with the other players and Shelton, just other players, and it's just great to be a part of Gamecocks softball.
Have you, before this year, had you gone back and looked at the record books, look in the media guide to see who you mentioned Ann and Jill Wilcoxon, whose record you broke, and Tara Ross and some others through the years?
Right. Well, I'm sure as a freshman I looked through, but I didn't really know what it meant. And even this weekend, I had forgot that I was close to breaking it. So I wasn't really focused on that. I was just focused on the game. But afterwards, when they announced it, it surprised me.
It was pretty sweet, I guess, the way it ended. Sabo with a walk-off home run to win it for you.
Yeah, that was great. I knew that if she came up to bat, we would win it.
All right, this weekend, doubleheader Saturday, doubleheader Sunday, EIU Saturday, SIUE Sunday. It's going to be a fun weekend, I guess, huh?
It will be a tough weekend.
Go back to last year at EIU at their place. It was a special week for you up there in the OVC tournament. You faced SIUE up there in that one, so I imagine they're going to be a little feisty come Sunday against you, don't you think?
It'll be a tough game for sure. We got to have our hitters, our pitching, defense. We've got to be on for sure.
Do you get a scouting report ahead of time, study the hitters, or is it basically you just go out there and pitch to your strengths?
Well, a little bit of both. Coaches let us know, and I mean, we remember from previous years certain strengths and weaknesses of the hitters, but you can't look too much into that.
So you remember from one year to the next some of the hitters you faced of the different teams?
Yeah, some of the returners I remember, but every year, I mean, especially with this team, we have so many newcomers, so I'm sure as well with the other teams there will be a lot of new people that we haven't faced before.
You're a senior. Is that hard to believe?
Yes.
Really, I mean, do you look but just thinking, hey, I was just a freshman, it seems like yesterday?
It really does seem like yesterday, and I can't believe I'm a senior now. We're talking about the senior banquet, and I was like, oh, I have to go to that this year. So, yeah, it's flew by.
Well, the good news is you still got most of this season left, so you still basically have a year to play.
Right. That's nice to know that it isn't just ending yet. We still have a while to go.
All right. Congratulations on the record. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Tiffany Harbin, Jacksonville State senior right-hander. Gamecocks hosting Eastern Illinois Saturday, doubleheader at 1, and then back here Sunday against SIUE, also at 1 p.m. at University Field.